Record. Awesome. Welcome, guys. It is currently, why can't I ever have the date on top of my head? Friday, January 9th, and welcome to the first Team Butterfly Effect call of 2015. I'm so excited to be here. I'm so excited to see all of you because I feel like it's been forever. I'm trying to remember if we even had a call in December because I'm just feeling like it's been forever since I've seen your guys' faces. Um, and so, really, today we're going to be discussing, it's not going to be necessarily a training. It's going to be me sharing with you some goals and incentives as far as moving forward are concerned. And Anne's going to do like a mini training right at the end. And just so I make sure I give us enough time. How much time are we going to need for that? 5 minutes? If that? Okay. Okay. So I know you guys have seen all the pictures about Mexico. So Jill Donovan and I went to Mexico on the Rockstar Presenters and Team Made Leadership trip in December, and it really awakened mine and Jacob's um, it made Jacob have an aha moment of really what this company means and what it can provide and its potential as far as providing us with a lifestyle that we dream about. I mean, we love to travel. That's one of our favorite things in this entire world. And so the benefit of Beachbody, and one of our financial benefits, is always or vacations. And so we're really excited about that. And Amanda has, at our Christmas party, we presented an incentive program for this next year. However, I know many of you know Amanda is one of my closest friends, and we talk on the regular. And her and I just discussed yesterday. I'm going to put everybody on mute, and I'll take you guys.
Sorry, it's
no,
me.
that's okay. That's okay, girl. No worries. She presented an incentive program at the Team B party, and honestly, I never did get that posted because I was having technical difficulties, and I'm glad I didn't because some stuff has changed with her and it. So this is new. I don't even know if she's announced it in Rockstar Presenters yet because I don't know if it's all completely definite, but there's like a lot of people in Rockstar Presenters who are interested in going on the leadership trip next year because it was so amazing. And Bill and Amanda are inviting the whole downline to be a part of it, which is freaking amazing. However, as she was saying to me yesterday, with the thousands of people now in Rockstar Presenters, which is awesome, she can't afford to even take 100 people on vacation. I mean, it's pretty much cost their family $1,000 a head for everybody that they take. And so if that's just if they hit the minimum requirement. So she's decided they're going to have to make a little bit more strict guidelines for that. So let's discuss. So as you saw, Amanda just went elite this year for 2014, which is super exciting. So if you're interested to know what is the main benefit of elite, main benefit is you get an extra $500 every month just on top of what you're already making. You also get special VIP access at all of the trainings and events. So say at Summit, you get to sit on the floor, you get to be a part of special parties. Apparently during the year you get monthly an awesome gift every month. So they really just take the year and they just spoil their coaches. And she's working towards it this year, and so am I, and so is Jill Donovan, and so are many other people within Rockstar Presenters. And I don't know, Becca hasn't shared that with me yet if she is. And we're going to have a second, since this is such a small group today, to kind of talk about what our goals are for the year. But what Amanda's idea is now is to get elite points. You get them in 3 different ways. You get them from enrolling new coaches who are hitting Success Club. You get them from ATV, so all team volume. And there was one other way that you got points, and all of a sudden I'm having a brain fart. Jill, do you remember? It was one other way besides your people hitting Success Club and ATV? All of a sudden I'm having a brain fart.
Um,
Anyway, there
I
were
can't
three.
remember.
You can't remember either. Okay. Well, I can pull up my stuff and share it with you guys later. But the point of it being, there's a point system. And whether or not you're actually pushing for elite, every month you get emailed an elite update of what your points are. And so, what she's decided, whether people hit elite or not, she's going to base it on elite points at the end of the year. And it's going to be the top 15 to 20 people who have earned it, who get to go. So, what we're proposing as an organization this year, Amanda is going to be taking those top 15 to 20 people with elite points on the trip next year, offering that up. If you're a diamond, you just get the trip. If you are below a 5-star, then you get $500 to help pay for your plane ticket. If you are 5-star or above, you get all inclusive and everything. So Jacob and I are proposing that if you're one of those people and you're on our organization and we make elite for Team Butterfly Effect in 2015, we will upgrade you to the next status. We haven't figured out exactly what we're going to do yet because I know there's a lot of rockstar presenters who are going to be pushing for this. And when we hit elite as a team for Team Butterfly Effect, if like and I'm just thinking hypothetically, okay, I'm thinking out loud. If everybody underneath there is all Amanda's personally sponsored coaches, because you just never know, okay, we will do something for our coaches to help you out. We haven't figured out what it is, but basically we're at the point that when we hit elite, I keep having to remind myself to say when, right? When we hit elite as a team, that that we will have some sort of incentive, gift, thank you for all of you who have pushed to help get us there. So I don't want you to think now that when you see maybe on Monday's Rockstar Call, if Amanda announces this, and if you get discouraged in any way, shape, or form, know that as we're pushing as a team, Jacob and I are going to do something to reward you. We're going to have it figured out soon, though, and what exactly that is. So as far as that's concerned, what do we do moving forward now? If we're Mission Elite of 2015, my main goal to do that, reason why, is as I've studied and I've learned from so many different coaches who are elite, they all say that their business truly changed when they stopped making their goals about their own business and about their team. So that's the mental shift that I am practicing this year is, I'm just going to spend my hour every day doing my power hour of my inviting and follow-ups and so on. But one of the best things about leadership is you get to figure out where you're good and where you're not so good. And I'll be the first to admit, as I think Jill and I were having the discussion just the other day on Wednesday, that Amanda will be the first one to admit to you she's not great at systems. She was never taught systems. I was never taught systems. And so I don't feel like I'm the best at teaching that or giving that to you. And if we are all going to hit the ground running and we are going to have an amazing year this year as an organization and help the most people, we need to have our systems in place. It is my intention, if not by the end of January, by mid-February, hopefully by the end of January, if we can all pull together and make it happen, that we literally have a checklist of that we follow of this is what we do first with the new coach, this is what we do next, right? But we're going to need to move quickly. I want us to all to get a quick mindset of when you sign up a new coach, are they discount coach? Are they going to be a working coach? Right up at front. And we all know that discount coaches can eventually turn into working coaches. But if someone says, I think I might want to work the business, I want to have a process in step, because maybe you have one, but I don't really. I mean, I sign you up, I get you on the phone, and I talk you through your back office, and I point you into the direction of the Coach Training Academy, and that's just kind of, or the new coach training with Rockstar Presenters, and that's kind of where I am. I don't have a system of we do a follow-up call, and then this is next, and then this is next. So what I'm asking all of us as a team and team builders are concerned to formulate that together. And I realize that everybody who are on this call right in this exact moment are a part of my leadership team. And so we will be building that together. However, as people watch this recorded who aren't necessarily a part of the leadership team yet, I want you to know that we as a group are going to be working our booties off over this next month to get a system put in place for you. So you're not feeling, when you're in my position, that now you're having to figure out what the hell you're doing or how you're doing it, right? We want you to have that established, because what I know for sure is the more duplicable things are, the faster the ball rolls. And also, the sooner people have success, the more apt they are to continue. Because I bet you Anne Heath wouldn't have continued being a working coach had she not been emerald within her first 30 days of being a coach. It was just a discount coach at first. So you never know what's going to help people get them sparked and moving forward. So that's my intention. So that said, as far as calls are concerned, I want you to know that you're going to have two different options of calls, because I know everybody within Team Butterfly Effect, everybody has different intentions, whether you are here because you are working the business or because you need help with your wellness and you're just simply a matter of fact discount coach. So the point being, if you have a discount coach and they are in no way, shape, or form interested in the business, don't worry about telling them to plug in here. Now, I mean, I would love them to, obviously, but as we come to this forum, this is about business. This is about business, and we're talking business, right? And sharing it. And so I don't want to discourage anyone from joining us if they want to join us. But if someone needs something else like lifestyle help, I have a group going on right now called New Year, New You, that it's my intention to keep it going all year for whoever needs it. And I'm offering a every Sunday night call for 30 minutes, and it's life coaching, where it's motivation and inspiration and so on, about life and wellness, not anything about business, nothing about business. Okay, so it's my intention to feed and give to our people within our company and our organization and our customers, people who need more help than just, you know, drink the shake or whatever, who need a little bit more than that. Right now, it's only open to women. If I have interest in the near future of men, which, I mean, Eric, you're my main leader on the team at this point in time, and as far as a male is concerned, I think you got your stuff together. But if we start bringing on men, if we start, Eric's like, I don't know, if we start bringing on men who we feel like that is a form that they need as well, I'm open to do it for men. But what I would really like to do at that point is tag team, maybe with Eric. Maybe Brian will want to join us to where we're hosting it together, because sometimes we're more apt to be vulnerable with our own gender than we are with the opposite gender, especially when we don't know each other well. So I want you to get that formulated in your mind as you sign up new coaches this year. Make a quick distinction. Are they a discount coach, or are they going to be a working coach? And offer them both systems. Offer them both systems. Do you need just help with your fitness and nutrition, or do you need more as far as your life and lifestyle and just getting organized and personal development? I mean, do you need more? So why I'm sharing this is I'm offering this to the entire downline. My only requirement for the life coaching group is they have to be on Shakeology. That's how we're all getting compensated for it. Okay, for the time, is they all have to be on Shakeology. So know that that option will be available to you as well. And as far as that's concerned, at this point, I mean, that's the main thing, is like we're going to be hitting this ground running. And for those of you who are really going to be pushing to have an amazing year, and just like Jacob said the other day, I mean, at this point, he's just kind of like, well, let's just see if we really buckle down and focus and unify ourselves, really what a calendar year could mean and bring. Because we've all seen many times, it's like this year is going to go by regardless, right? So how are you going to buckle down and see what this year can bring for you? And the sooner we start recruiting, the better, because as far as ATV points are concerned, they were saying, let go of the idea, if you're really like pushing to go on these trips and do whatever, let go of the idea of not signing discount coaches, because discount coaches are going to get you ATV, all team volume points, where just customers aren't. So you really have to decide what your mental game plan is. Okay, are you looking to grow this business and possibly become elite? If so, sign everybody up that you possibly can. Okay, sign everybody up that you possibly can. If you are, maybe you're not mission elite this year, but maybe you might be next year. But all team volume is all team volume is all team volume. Okay. That said, for those of you who may be pushing, remember that your coaches from this year, 2015 and 2014, are the main ones that count as far as your points are concerned. So, Jill L is the only coach in this group, personally sponsored for me, that actually counts within that. So I'm not saying that I'm not going to be here to completely support each and every one of you, because I mean, I'm here and I love you, and ATV is ATV is ATV, right? I mean, so we all have to come together as this team. So with those of you who are on the team right now, you are my leaders. I want to know from you personally where you are as far as your goals for the year, so I know how to better support you. I know Jill Donovan is pushing for elite. Her and I just had her KPI this week. So Jill, unless you have something different to share, I'll trust that I know that goal. But what about, and I don't want you guys to blow smoke, okay? I want you guys just to be real. Share with me your truth. Where are you? What is your main goal for the year? Anne?
I haven't really figured that out yet. I'm still in the finding myself and what my business is stage. So
Okay. So maybe is that kind of just maybe it's just that's where you are, is finding your new persona up in Seattle. Okay. No problem, girl. No problem. Like I said, your truth. Maybe I'm going to place a goal for you, and you can hold up to it if you want to. Maybe like solid diamond by Summit, easy, or maybe one.
I can ever get back to diamond.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. You know, I spent a year at diamond and then dropped back down to emerald for like 6 months to a year. Again, you know, it happens. Don't. I know it's discouraging, but try not to let it blow the wind out of your sail. Okay, so Eric, I'm coming to you next. Unmute. Goal?
Yeah, I'm still shooting for a diamond by Summit, so that's my goal for now, and I'm gonna stick with that.
Awesome. Becca.
We all still figuring out all of my exact goals. I will be diamond though. Solid for sure diamond. Before Summit. That's my I will be there. I'm shooting for above that. I don't know that elite is this year's push. But I'll get there. I will be there.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, and Jill Leptosky, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. What share with the group, make it public. I know what yours is, but Share it. Make it public.
Well, mine was Ruby by Summit. That's what your understanding was, right, Aubrey?
Right. That's what my understanding was. And you're diamond by the end of the year. Ruby by Summit, diamond by the end of the year. That's it. That's
okay. I can make that. I can make that a public commitment.
Okay. Awesome. All right. So guys, what I want to do now is I'm going to turn the show over to Anne, and the reason why is Anne's really great at systems. She's really great at figuring things out. She may not always be real vocal about that she's got it figured out, but she does. And there's something called Coach Codes that I have used one time, and I wasn't successful at it, and so I never used it again. But she says she uses it all the time, and it makes her life easy. And from what I hear, it makes so many different people's lives easy. So if you have a piece of paper and a pencil or pen available, Anne is going to talk us through how to use Coach Codes. So maybe we can be more effective in our inviting and our following up moving forward. So I just took you off mute. Anne, do you still see the stuff you did before?
Yeah, but I wanted to ask, does anybody use Coach Codes right now? You do, Becca? Eric? No? Okay. It is, let me get into it real quick. Okay, can everybody see it? Can you see it?
Yeah.
You're the only person I can see in my video, so.
Yeah.
Okay, so the website is coachingcodes.com, and you scroll down, and then the only two things I ever edit is this coach number, and you just type in, that's mine already, but you type in your coach number and then screen name. So whatever that screen name is at the end of your URL, your Beachbody website. And then it updates automatically, but because I'm a little OCD, I always click this click to update page just in case something didn't get changed. And then this will show you here. Can you see my mouse?
Uh-huh.
Okay. This will show you what your link to your website is with your number or with your name. I mean, you just kind of read about it. This is easy right here, this area. If you know that you want to send a customer a challenge pack link, you can just click challenge packs. Or if you know that you want to send them a product video, like the video about Max 30, then you can click on this and it'll take you to all of here. And it lists it as beginner, intermediate too. It begins by what fitness level it is. You just scroll down. If I want to send, I don't know where Max, oh, there it is. So Max 30. You can click on it to see if it takes you to the right page. But if you are signed in to your Team Beachbody website, it will not work. I think I am signed in, so I must not be signed in anymore. But can you see that?
Yeah. So take us back real quick, Anne, and show us what it does if you are sending them like to a challenge pack. So let's talk about like if we're doing this to get someone committed.
Okay. Yeah, the challenge pack should do. Okay.
So you never go to your back office to actually copy the link. You just go right to Coach Codes.
I go right to it. So right here, this is the Insanity Max challenge pack link, and it sends them directly to it.
To your website.
To your, yeah, it's linked. It's linked to you.
Oh, that's awesome. So you don't, because like whenever I get someone to commit, I mean, I literally have something written out that I copy and just have to copy and paste, but it's like, go to my website. this is this, click this, click this, click this, like directions as far as click for click for click. But you just literally just type in your code and just say to sign up, here's the link.
Yep, you can just right click, copy link, and send it to them, and it'll send them exactly to your webpage. Because if you can see here, this is my number.
Mm-hmm.
So this is telling them they're going to my webpage, and this right here is the challenge pack code.
Okay.
So
cool.
The only time that it doesn't work for me personally is if I'm signed in. Then it'll take me to a different, like, I think it just takes me to the shopping page.
For which one? I'm sorry.
For any of it. If I'm signed in and I try to use this link, like if I try to check it to see if it's working and I'm signed into Beachbody, then it won't work right.
Okay.
So.
Okay. So that was, for everybody who missed that at the beginning, it was coachingcodes.com, and that takes you here. But you're going to have to know your coach ID number, which you can just get out of your back office to go here and get all that. So before we take Anne off of screen share, send a quick chat message if you have any questions for her about it, or take yourself off mute and just ask. Because if not, there's just one last thing that I want to ask y'all. No? Okay. Okay, so Anne, if you remember how to take it off. There we go. Awesome. Is there anybody in here who uses the Beachbody phone app for people and leads?
I used to.
You guys do?
I do some.
Becca does?
I do sometimes.
Okay, so because I know you've been spending a lot of time with Jessica Jenkins, and I know she's like swears by this thing. So, but Becca, would you share with us how your experience has been with it?
Yeah, sorry. I've had, I don't know, I've had kind of good and bad experience with it, honestly. It's been easy to put in and nice to just put in an email and send them the link. But I've also had, because it just sends them the enrollment in an email that they just go in and finish the process, and it's quick and easy. But I've had at least 2, maybe 3 customers that I've signed up through it, and the customers have gotten assigned a different coach.
Really?
Me too.
And so I've had to then contact coach relations and get it switched and get them switched back to me. Thankfully, I've gotten them switched and gotten the credit for it and everything, but I've had to go through that whole process. So.
Yeah, that's happened to me as well. And I don't use it. I used to use it a long time ago when I first was a coach. And I mean, a couple times it worked, but then I had some bad experiences with it as well, like you. And I just said, forget it. I'm not even going to bother doing it anymore that way. So.
Okay. Well, thank you, Anne, for that. That was valuable. Thank you, Jill and Becca, for your feedback on that. Like I said, it's my main intention this year to develop as many systems, or to really get it as close to no-brainer as we can when we sign up a coach, as far as the steps that we go through and so on. And maybe you already have that system, but I don't. And to be honest, my push goal for the year is not just to be elite. My push goal is to help y'all become elite. Okay, so I had on my, what I wrote down this morning, or yesterday morning, as I'm going through push again, it was to help 2 of my personally sponsored coaches to become elite. As far as I know from right now, Jill's the only one saying she wants it. But it's my thought process is I dive into helping y'all figure out this whole thing a little bit better, and take my emphasis and my focus just solely off of my business and my challengers and so on, that through helping you and focusing more on helping you, that in turn elite will be inevitable if that's where my focus is. So next week next week we will be it will be a training that you'll be watching. It will be a pre-recorded call, because as of this time next week, hopefully I will be in Austin by now. Just so you guys know, I may be kind of feeling like I'm sometimes a little bit MIA over the next couple months, but it's because I've really started to focus on my avatar and realize that I need to go physically spend time in more places where my avatar is going to be. So that means I'm going to be going, I mean, all the hippies live in Austin. So I'm going to be going down for trainings in Austin. I'm going to be going to a lot of events in Dallas and so on, just trying to make contact with people. So because as you guys have experienced, when we give our energy personally to people, it just becomes more authentic, and it's easier and it's faster than building relationships online. So that's where my focus is. So next week there will be a pre-recorded call. Hopefully I will have it posted early on Friday, so you can watch it at any time you choose to. Oh, Becca's saying she does.
Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
Want to be elite.
Come
Okay,
on,
it's really scary.
No, do it.
Yes. Honestly, I've decided, you guys are going to laugh at me, and I know we're over time, but Erin Dodson, one of Amanda's personally sponsored coaches, posted on the VIP wall yesterday that she had a sign posted above her desk that said, "I am a 5-star elite coach." And I started thinking about that, and I promise I'm almost done. But I had a lesson in goals the other day. Some of you know, some of you don't. I produced the biggest event of my career thus far last weekend. And it was my goal, literally 50 people enrolled to the event was my goal. And this workshop that I'm going to this next weekend is $220. Okay. And it was my goal to earn enough money at this event so I could pay to go to the training. Like Jacob and I made that deal. If I earned $220 that I could go. And because, you know, I paid the DJ and I paid the yoga person. So I like paid a lot of the people. So all the money I collected, like, it wasn't mine. I didn't get to pocket. So after I paid everybody, after I paid the house and I paid all the people, guys, my goal was 50 and 220. I had 51 tickets and $225. So that tells me I need to make my goals bigger. So I'm going to make something that I'm putting above my altar table where I pray and I meditate and so on, that says I am a 15-star superstar diamond coach. Because my theory is if I make my goal bigger than really what my goal is, then the real goal got to be it, right? I mean, it has to happen. So my thought is if I barely made that goal by the hair of my chinny chin chin, I better be shooting for bigger than that. And then when elite happens, it's going to come faster. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. You guys have a fantastic week. I love you so much. Thank you for signing on, and thank you for being present. It means the world to me. Jill L., I will call you as soon as we get off the phone. Have a fantastic night. Bye, guys.
Bye, guys.